So this is front side of the house, and in front of the house there is first segment, or the first sector I would call it. Again, whatever I'm recording, it's just a little information that I know, because we were the people, we would just mind our own business, and I would assume personally that everybody else does that, but that wasn't the case. They were involved. As per my information, they're head of the household, they are one of the people who was sort of proactively involved in being nosy, I would say, because I would use this side of the entrance to come and go. Especially when I start working, I would barely use the backyard, or my other siblings they would do, but I wouldn't. So, as per my information, they're head of the household. They're retired from some defense organization. They're from Lahore, and they are involved from medical perspective, and somehow they have like sort of association with current political leadership. So whoever has expertise or sort of linkages or association, they try to apply from their side of expertise or whatever the sort of linkages they have. So just like I explained in the backyard little points what I knew, I'm gonna explain some of the points that I know from this side, from my recollections. When my father first passed away, the head of the household, he was like sort of, trying to tell me, oh, we are discussing if we could participate in the funeral or not, because you guys never had, you know, the you wouldn't meet us or the other people frequently. You didn't have hello hi with neighborhood when my father's funeral was waiting to be paid. Then, whenever he would come on my way, or when I would come back home, he would inquire about my youngest brother. He hasn't seen him. I would just say, okay, he's, as an elderly person, probably he's just asking as on a goodwill. Then he would try to tell me, oh, your older brother seems like he's a mentally ill. Not one time. Okay, if you one time, you're not even supposed to ask one time, but he would ask quite a few times. And I would just, I wouldn't say anything, because I have explained his situation in the Dropbox link, how his upbringing was and what tragedies and what setbacks were from our side. Then, when I was working for Slumberjay, when I was coming back from the office one day, he was near our curb and he just said hello, salam, or whatever. Then he asked, how much is your salary? It must be like 100,000 rupees, like 1,000 US dollar or something. Oh, there is one guy, he lives around the corner. Could you get him a job or something? Like those kind of sneaky, baseless questions. And I was just, I got real quiet. Oh, but it seemed like absurd to me. Then recently, I was coming back from some grocery store at night, and he was standing outside with some other neighbor. The neighbor on my left side, the one house next to them, they are from the same religious sect, the tableeghi, or the preachers. I would think them they're like sort of quiet people, but they're you can't really say who's who here because we never got involved in anybody else's business, and you can't tell from people's faces or the way they stay quiet. He was stating, oh, he's insinuating like he's getting better now. He's getting better, and then it's all our fault. You know, when you pass by or when you're trying to get in your house, you just hear the little planned insinuations. When I first came from or sent back from United Kingdom last year, he was the first person I came across outside. He was wearing pink clothes. I assumed it wouldn't be the same here. You know, the color-coded harassments and the abuse based on color coding. But he was asking me where I was and in which country, like little passive frustration or annoyance. That I received V2K from their side, uh, that they're the people who's been involved in sort of conspiring or making things up about your family for a long time. And then the title, I got the V2K about their titles. They are the like donkeys tick or something, like they're just play stupid, but they're not. Uh, on their side, if I try to work in the kitchen,